What is up, guys? Welcome back to the app. Welcome to another video, and happy Friday to everybody who's watching this today in live real time. Today's video is going to be over morning workouts versus night workouts. And the difference is basically it's going to come down to your food. So food is going to be significantly different. The Considering that your schedule is a normal schedule where you're sleeping at night and you are awake all day for work. So morning workouts are vastly different as far as the food goes than nighttime workouts. And here's why. Obviously, we can all kind of guess why from the beginning is that there's not as much food being taken in before that morning workout. But in my opinion, I prefer morning workouts. I just feel better because it gets my central nervous system woken up for the day. It gets my body woken up for the day. I feel fresh. I have energy. I'm ready to go, right? But morning workouts, with that being said, you don't get as much food in before. So typically, morning can mean many different things for most people. It could mean an 8 a.m. workout. It could mean a 4:30 a.m. workout. So if you're going to do a workout in the morning, typically I would say most people are going to be getting up at least an hour and a half before they go to the gym. That includes like the second that your alarm goes off to you getting ready and driving to the gym and then walking in the door. So probably an hour and a half, maybe an hour for those people who are a little bit quicker. But still, either way, that's not a lot of time to get in that kind of food or the amount of food you normally would get in through an entire day. So here's what I would recommend. If you're going to work out in the morning, we all know that having carbs around the workout time is very important. Even if you're someone who's trying to lose weight, those carbs will help fuel that workout and it will increase your insulin sensitivity if you are keeping carbs around the workout time. We already know that. If this is new news for you guys, go back, watch some old videos. There's tons of videos talking about carb timing and insulin sensitivity and all of that. But for those of you who already know what I'm talking about, you already are tracking along with where we're at. So with a morning workout, you're going to primarily have probably protein for sure, maybe protein and fats, just depending on the macronutrient program that you're on and what works better for your body. After you train, that's when you can have your simple carbs like from some fruit, a protein shake, Rice Krispie treats, maybe a pastry if you're really lean and your body can handle that. But that is typically how you're going to schedule your food around the morning workout is primarily protein. So if you wake up at 5 a.m. and your workout is at 7, then you should have at least probably 1 to 2 scoops of protein and some peanut butter or an avocado, something with some protein and good healthy fats before you go to the gym at 7. That gives you time to digest the food, and then you're able to utilize your stored carbohydrates from the day before in that workout. You're going to deplete those carbs, and then after you can replenish those carbs. Now, the beauty of working out in the morning is that you have the rest of the day to take in your carbohydrates to refuel, replenish, and recover the muscles before the next morning when you go repeat the process again. So your daily food intake might actually be more per meal because you're going to be having rice and you're going to be having probably just larger meals post-workout. Because that's when you're going to recover is post-workout and then when you sleep at night. The beauty of also working out in the morning is that you just have more energy throughout the day, not only because of your workout, but because of also the food that you're eating. You're eating typically larger meals post-workout. Now, with that being said, here are your nighttime workouts. Your nighttime workouts would consist of typically anywhere between 5:30 people get off of work till 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night. I used to work out at 10 o'clock at night, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, sometimes when I would get off of work late. But your nutrition will be vastly different, and here's why. In the morning, you have no reason to have carbohydrates because you're not working out for like 12 hours later, 14 hours later. So there's no reason for you to be having carbs in the morning. So ideally, you would just have protein and fats most of the day, and then within about 4 to 5 hours of your training session, that is when you could start having your carbohydrates. Now, this is different for everybody. For someone who's trying to lose weight very quickly, I probably wouldn't have them start their carbohydrates so early in the day. I'd probably wait until they're like 2 or 1 hours away from their workout. Then they could have some carbohydrates before they train. But for, I would say, people that have metabolisms that aren't just completely wrecked and that can get in shape in a reasonable amount of time, 4 hours or so is a good window of time to start getting your carbs in before you go to the gym. So if you're working out at 6 o'clock, then at 2 o'clock could be your first meal after lunch with some carbs in it. Then another meal might be at 4:30, an hour and a half before you go to the gym, would be another meal with some carbs in it. That's replenishing your muscles full of glycogen. That's kind of topping off the tank per se before you go to the gym, and you work very, very hard to deplete that tank, those carbohydrates that you had. After you work out, here's the great thing about nighttime workouts. You get to eat a large meal before bed versus in the morning, if you're going to eat a large meal post-workout and a morning workout, at nighttime, there's really no need for you to have carbohydrates or to have a large meal because you've already had your large meal post-workout in the morning, and you don't need to be eating all that food at night because you're working out the next morning. Now, with a nighttime workout, if my workout's at 6 and I get done working out at 8, I may have a large dinner at 9 o'clock. It may be 6 to 8 ounces of chicken, 2 sweet potatoes, a bunch of rice. I sometimes even have cereal with almond milk and protein as a last meal before bed because there are times when I work out very late. And so that is the benefits of working out at night, is that you get to have larger meals before you go to bed. You don't go to bed hungry, and you just feel full, and everybody sleeps better on a full stomach. So that's my recommendation if you're going to work out at night, is that you want to keep the beginning of your day more with smaller meals, lower portions, obviously little to no carbs. Add your carbs in through the last half of the day to prepare your body for the workout at night. Enjoy a larger meal before you go to bed so you can help recover the muscles, because the reason that you want to do these larger meals after a workout is obviously for recovery. So if you work out in the morning, you have your larger meals in the morning or midday. You don't need those larger meals at night. If you work out at night, you don't need larger meals in the beginning of the day. You need those after you work out later at night. So you kind of have give and take here. So at the end of the day, it really just comes down to what works best for your schedule. What does your body perform better on? I've worked out anywhere from midnight to 4 in the morning. So it really, my body, I'm fine with both, but the most important thing is to be on a consistent schedule, because if I'm working out at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then the next day I'm working out at 8 o'clock at night, and then the next day I'm working out at 2 in the afternoon, it's just, I'm never on a consistent routine. And one of the most important things to seeing results, steady, consistent results, is to be on a routine. That's with your food, that's with your training, that's with your cardio, and that's with your rest, guys. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, my fee, I always ask, is just bring a friend, send the link to the app to one of your friends or family members, tell them to download it, tell them about the videos, the nutrition plans, the workout programs you get at weekly, the forum that we have, the free shipping on first form supplements, and then obviously your weight tracker, your private weight tracker. You can track all your results on a graph. If you're new to the app, welcome. Thank you for downloading. And we have some big news coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be growing very massive. We're going to be building just a massive base here, a massive just database of all trainers and people from around the world, all in this fitness world together to help everybody see better results. So the app is growing exponentially, and it's about to explode. So more news on that coming soon. But anyways, guys, hope you're having a great day. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next week.